Absolute geezers, it's that time again. Welcome to Football Is, and that is what I want. Welcome, you absolute geezers. It's another episode of Football Is, and that is what I want. But before we start, let's show some love to the show sponsor there, Kaito Apparel, run by Kyle and Todd Perry, doing fantastic work in the world of t-shirt design for all your workwear needs, and of course any bespoke t-shirts that you're looking for. Make sure you hit them up on www.kaitoapparel.com for all of your workwear and t-shirt needs. Now on with the show. Now then, guys, my God, it is. I mean, I am absolutely sweltering. I'm throwing the towel in again. That's like the third time in 2 seasons I've done that. It's so hot out there. I managed to get out and watch a game this week, as you'll have seen on Twitter for those who follow me, at footballwant if you're not. It was Haughmond against Whitchurch Alport in the Midlands Football Premier Division. So it was absolutely brilliant. Midlands Football League. Sorry, I said that wrong. What a game for neutrals. It was 4-3, and it was an absolute humdinger of a game. I tell you what, I was very lucky to go and watch it with Gareth from Gareth's travels there. He's absolutely fantastic. He does a lot of blogging. I will put a link in the video below. Make sure you go and hit him up there. And we got there, and within 20 minutes, half hour, we said this is going to be a bit of a heavy night for Haughmond. But my God, they dug in and they come back. Now I won't ruin it too much without you looking at the highlights there. But what a game of football played by both teams. There was no malice in any of it. It was just a real good competitive game. Something that sometimes, I tell you what, you don't really see much nowadays, especially with being a local derby. But looking at it, it was absolutely fantastic. You had going 2-0 up. I really thought Haughmond were going to drop their heads and they were just going to fade into the night, but they didn't. They showed that fighting spirit that they used in the game the previous week, where they managed to come back from 3-1 down. The highlights are about to follow. Make sure you have a look. Let me know what you think of the highlights. But enough of that. Here they are. Have I been a twatty and went, no?
No, you hadn't, definitely not. I was shaking my head off.
It was Heathgate's then.
Heathgate's?
Yeah, it was a really good side. Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Good
ball. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Looking to a replay, didn't they?
You can't believe it, can you? No. Oh, good effort.
Oh! That is beautiful.
Kick it.
Oh! goal.
Hold it! Hold!
That's good play, that is. Oh! Yeah. Bit Haughmond have had. Yeah, it seems to be more down here. Down here more than down there. Yeah.
Oh, he's got away with that.
Dangerous now.
You're told to leave and off the fence. It's more clear than none. Hamilton was it? Is that it?
I think he's his own player.
He was telling me, dirty over it.
Oh, look at that.
Win it. I don't know why.
Oh, he's in.
Offside, wasn't he? I think he's offside. Oh!
Good goal.
I thought he was offside, you know.
Good goal.
Took that well, didn't he? I was your mate.
Oh, I thought he did. Got away with that. I'll tell you what, they're away here. If he gets the right ball here. He's got it.
Oh, go down. Oh. Gotta be.
Oh, it's 2-2. 2-2.
Oh, good game now, isn't it?
You said it right.
Small bloody world.
Yeah.
Good ball in, that is. Oh! Hey! He's on.
Oh, he's on.
Oh, good challenge.
Gotta be
That's a
corner.
great challenge.
No. Oh.
Oh,
Put you in a bad mood.
oh my God. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh my good God.
Be in the mood now.
Oh God. Oh, it's the second one. We'll go to VAR in a minute.
Blow whistling point at you.
Yeah, mate, brilliant game that was. Play on. Oh, it's a mistake by the keeper. But he's doing it full time.
Oh, yeah, he had a zone up, didn't he?
Yeah. Now, one thing to completely and utterly keep your eye on in that game is the shakiness of the camera. Now, the reason for that is with hot weather, and I mean, you can see how pale. I'm looking up at the stay away from the light. You can see how pale I am. With the light hitting me, the midges were all over me. I looked like I was like. It was awful, awful. But I think you can agree, some fantastically well-worked goals there. Now, the thing that struck it for me with both teams, and Gareth will agree with this, and anybody who was there watching it will probably agree as well. There was none of this. I mean, okay, there was sometimes a bit of ball over the top, but both teams played the game so well. Ball down on the ground, quick pass and move. There was none of this just hoofing it up and seeing what you could do with it. It was really, really good to watch. Really exciting. Don't get me wrong, a couple of errors there. I think the keeper for Haughmond could have done better for the second goal, I think. And then the fourth goal, I think he's unlucky. It hits him at such a pace. I don't think he had time to really react with that. But the way the ball was moved around for both sides, it was testament to both managers. Played in the right way. fantastic hospitality from Haughmond as well. As always, the guys at Haughmond are always dead nice to me. Got there, was waiting for a coffee at half time, stood there waiting to pay me money as I like to do, and I was asked to go into the committee room and get a cup of coffee from them. So thank you so much to Haughmond. They really are, as always, fantastic to go and watch, welcoming, and there's a real family feel there when you get there. Good crowd there as well. The crowd were in great spirits, no abuse. The referee, I thought, actually, to be fair, I thought he let the game flow quite a lot. Was more interested in seeing what was happening with the second section, the second part of play after the foul was initially committed, and he let it flow really well. I really enjoyed watching it. It was really good game. In fact, do you know what I mean? If I was rating out of 5, I'd give it a mass. I give it a 4 out of 5. Excuse me. Absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. So that was a game in midweek, which, do you know what, looking at coming back now for you guys and covering these games, I think that's what I want to do a bit more of, midweek games. There's a couple that I'm going to be going to soon. Look, it wouldn't be a season if I didn't go and watch Dudley Town. They're going to be playing Darlaston on the 21st of September, so I'm really hoping I can get to that and watch that. Really good game. Both two managers, I know, really good managers. Really set their teams up fantastic. So that's going to be a great one. But yeah, in Premier Division last night, fantastic advocate of football from both teams. Really enjoyed it. The crowd were really into it, and as I say, I can't thank Haughmond enough for being as welcoming as they were there. Now, before I get on to the roundup of the Premier Division results, and of course the League One results, and also, of course, the tables there, I do just want to ask you, if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are getting there. We're climbing. It's been stop start. We are trying to get up there as much as we can. We did hit 2,000 subscribers on followers on Twitter, which was absolutely huge. Thank you so much to everybody who's been following, liking, sharing, everything. Thank you so much. Without you guys, there is no footballers, and that is what I want. So let's get on to the reactions. So before we start, I did drop a little nugget for you in the last episode. If you haven't watched it yet, it was the game between AFC Bridgnorth Town and of course Heathfays. The Sunday Social, it's going to be coming back. We've had a really good catch up, a really good chat. Apologies have been made on my side, mainly for the fact the lads have been ready each week, but I'm so sorry, this is so hot. Trust me, honestly, it's hotter than a mother Canucker in here. Apologies have been made to the lads for the fact that they've been ready to go, raring to go, and it's been me sort of quibbling about. New job, stress gone, loving life, loving everything, so raring to go. That is going to be coming back. It's not coming back yet, though. We've got a few bits and pieces that we're trialling and building, ready for the comeback. We're looking around about the 10th of October, so plenty of time to get the interest going there, plenty of time to release some promos for you guys. We've got so much ideas going forward. We kind of look at the last run as sort of a tester, really. We never really imagined that people would be interested. You guys were. You come in with your questions. We thank you so much for that. So keep your eye out for it, because it is going to be a brand new show, one that I think that you're all going to enjoy. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact I need to look at my phone for the results, I'd happily do it just like this. This is, oh my God, what a heat wave. Why do we get this in England now? Why not 2 months ago when it was bloody beautiful? Ridiculous. Anyway, enough about that. The results this week from the Midland Premier Division, phone in hand. There you go, you can see the mighty phone. So as I'm doing this, it's Wednesday evening, and tonight we saw Lichfield City run out 3-0 winners against Wolverhampton Casuals. Great result for Lichfield. They had a really good game in the FA Cup. They were on the TV, so massive props to them there, dusting themselves down off a 2-0 loss and going and getting the 3 goals. Brilliant. Pushed them up the table as well, which you'll see shortly. After that, so we had Boldmere St Michael's drew 1-1 with Highgate United, both in the right end of the table, both obviously pushing up as much as they can. So a draw, probably a fair result there, Then we had Hanley Town. Hanley Town played in the FA Cup. I did this with Tividale. If you wanted to know, Hanley Town beat Leicester Road first 2-1. So there you go. See, got you at hook there. As we said, Haughmond actually lost 4-3 at home to Whitchurch Alport. Massive change in the table actually there for Whitchurch, which you'll see shortly. Then we've got Racing Club Warwick, who lost 1-0 at home to Worcester City. Worcester City are really starting to get into their stride now. I had a feeling, looking at the table at the start of the season, that they would be pushing up the right end of the table, and that is what they're slowly and surely starting to do. Also, massive win for Sheffield Town. I mean, 0-0 draw, I think, last week, and they've come back in this week against AFC Wolverunians and absolutely demolished them 7-0. The lads at the squad there, at the club, will be absolutely over the moon with that. They've got a really good following as well, and again, there's that community feel. Whenever I've been there, my God, I'm gonna have to do this again. Look at the state of that. I'm sorry, guys. There's a real community feel there, and it's really good fun going to see them. So, yeah, really happy for them there with a 7-0 win. Also, first point of the season goes to Bewdley Town. I tell you what, clap on that one. Bit of a, I suppose, is it close to derby? I think there with Starport Swiss. I think it is a derby. 3-3. Now I believe, looking at the performance, in fact I can click on it now because I'm pretty sure I read it. They went 3-0 up. I think they were 2-0 up Starport Swiss. So massive props to Bewdley Town for getting back in there. It's not been the best to start of the season for them, so for them to get that point on the table, yeah, fair play to them. Really well done. And then we finish it off with Tiverdale drawing 2-2 against Lytown. Now Lytown, again, coming off the back of a win. Tiverdale were in the FA Cup, missed last week. So yes, share of the spoils there, and it does this to the table. So bear me 2 seconds. Here we go. Boom, there we are. There's the table. So as you can see, look at the difference it's made in the division this season. As I said, Shifnal Town being really big beneficiaries of that win last night, or Tuesday night, should I say, getting up to 8th there. Tiverdale staying in 9th. Boldmere St Michael's played 6th on 14 points. Really good goal difference there. Lichfield City up to 2nd, which a game in hand as well. Fair play. They've got a really good squad there. A lad called Kyle Patterson in the middle. I watched him play a few times. Absolutely fantastic on the ball. Worcester City, as I said, really starting to push on now. They're in 3rd position on 11 points. But Hanley Town, obviously missing the game due to the FA Cup, played 4 on 10 points. Got 2 games in hand, most importantly. So they'll be looking at the top of the table there and thinking they can really push on. Lytown, obviously catching them there, 10 points as well. And then if we look at the other end of the table, as you can see there, Bewdley Town getting their first point of the season. Fantastic for them. Haughmond, unlucky in that defeat there. I just wonder if they get that defeat, that pushes them up quite a bit up the table there. Win and obviously that first win under the belt, and Wolverhampton Casuals obviously succumbing to defeat tonight. So there we go. Oh, there I am. Hello again. So here we go. We'll go on to Division 1 next. So then, Division 1 results, and what a night it was for it. AFC Bridgnorth Town going down 2-0 to Dudley Sports, close in the table as well. That's a massive win for Dudley Sports. Really feel for Bridgnorth Town there. Looked like they were so close to getting something against Heath Hayes in the last game. Still rooting for you guys. You can do it. You still can. There's plenty of football left to be played. Stapen Hill, they're ploughing on. They're ploughing on. Another win here away at Ashby Ivanhoe. Those games in hand, I tell you what, if they keep picking these points up and they've got those games in hand, in the bank, should I say, calling the banker, I've got 2 games, mate, 2 games. They're doing really well. They're going to be right up there at the end of the season. Coventry Copsewood, beating Chelmsley Town 1-0. I mean, it's worth just watching me bumble my words trying to say it alone, isn't it? Bloody hell, flies everywhere this heat. So congratulations, fantastic for them to get that win there. Dudley Town 2-1 against Shawbury United. Now, you know, I meant to be impartial, but it was our show sponsor who scored the winner, so I have to say big kudos to Todd Perry there. Scores goals, I'm telling you, like Benjamin Button. The bloke is getting older but looking younger and younger, so fantastic victory. Right at the end there as well. Shawbury obviously defending for their lives and trying to get that valuable point on the road there. I think I've just ripped my shirt. I think I have actually. Look at that. I'm going to have to get onto Kaito, get some new bloody t-shirts. And then we've got Heath Hayes going down 1-0 to the league leaders, Atherstone Town. I mean, look, there's nothing nothing derisory there. Heath Hayes have obviously put a battle in there, and Atherstone obviously playing really good football at the right end of the table, obviously. So There's no shame in that loss there, lads. There was a couple of postponements. OJM Black Country and Calcer Football Federation was postponed, along with Wolverhampton Sporting Community and Bilston Town as well. Bilston Town will be gutted about that because they've come off the back of two wins there, and they'll be raring the forms with them. The last thing they'll want to do is have a postponement. Paget Rangers 1-1 against Darlaston Town. That's a really, really big point for Paget there. Darlaston obviously losing in the derby against Bilston, getting a point back now on the road. They'll be looking to push on and get more and more points. And then we've got the final game as Wensfield losing 2-1 at home to Cradley Town, and that's the final fixture, as I say, with those postponements. So if we get the league table up, boom, here we go, there he is. So looking at the league table, Aston Town, a valuable victory on the road there, meaning that they are top on 27 points, bit of daylight between them and Darlaston now, who dropped points again and are on 23 points, but I think they'll be happy where they are at this point in the season. Stapen Hill have those 2 games in hand. They win them both, they go to the top of the table. Interesting to see the goal difference for Darlaston. That'll have a big part to play throughout the season, I'm sure. Dudley Town moving up to 4th, winning 6 of their 8 games this season. Again, a couple of games in hand on the league leaders, so they will certainly be looking to try and be in with a shout there at the business end of the table. Bilston there, obviously not playing, so again, I think they'll be gutted and seeing this as an opportunity missed to sort of close the gap there. Heath Hayes are still in 6th, and Ashby Ivanhoe in 7th there. Mid-table, as you can see, there's been a bit of movement there, mainly with Cradley Town getting the points there. And then also looking at the other end of the table, Shawbury United so close to getting that 2nd point, which would have of course put them off the bottom of the table and moved AFC Bridge North into the bottom, but it wasn't to be. But they do have a couple of games in hand over AFC Bridge North, as well as Calcer Football Federation, so both teams will be looking to try and pull away as much as they can. Oh, hello, there I am. Oh, do you know, I should have got a bloody... I was going to say I should have got a wipe in there. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? But I should have got a wipe in there whilst I was away. So, having said that, there we go. That's both of the fixtures for Division 1 and the Premier Division. There was no games played midweek in Division 2 and Division 3. So that's where we are with the tables. It's really starting to heat up a little bit now, both off the bloody field and on the field. I wish it was like bloody... Oh, hang on, that way. I wish it was like that. Christ, that was January about 2 years ago, and it was freezing cold, but bloody hell was it nice. It was amazing. Enough about me and my hatred for the heat. So there we go, guys. Now what I was going to do my predictions in this video, but do you know what I thought? Let's just get another video out for you guys. I know you love them, so let's get another video out perhaps Saturday morning with my predictions for it. So obviously we've got a lot of FA Vars games. That looked a bit silly, didn't it? FA Vars games this weekend. Possibly going to go to one. Work depending, I'm going to try and get to a Division 2 game this week. If I don't, I'll get to a midweek game, I'm sure. But other than that, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a bit gimmicky. That's what I'm going for. That's why I love it. I love doing this sort of stuff with you guys. Look, at the end of the day, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun. Until Kaito Apparel bump up the sponsorship, I'm going to keep having a bit of fun with it. Bit of a plug there again, guys. So thanks very much for stopping by. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Remember to share this with your friends. We're trying our best to get this up now. We're hoping, fingers crossed, do you click then? Fingers crossed that we're going to have a full season here with no COVID situations. I had to do a lateral flow test tonight, actually. Look at that. Look at that. Negative. I haven't got the virus. Get in. Other than that, guys, as always, be thinkers, not stinkers. Sayonara. That nearly slipped off because of the sweat. We'll try that again. I'm not editing that. Sayonara. Au revoir. Hot, 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 hot.